Little more in this bitch with me. You already know how this shit go. If it's beef and it's beef, what we talking about? Put that Drake to your face, ain't no talking it out. When you leave out the...
This your boy, Real Deal Boxing Talk, coming at you with another one. I got another fight prediction, a heavyweight fight. It's gonna be a banger. Andy Ruiz versus Chris ARREOLA, Saturday, May 1st on PBC. It's gonna be fire. Hands gonna be thrown. I'm telling y'all right now, hands is gonna be thrown. I'm doing a quick video real quick, so let's put it together. And it's just a fight prediction. I want y'all to like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what y'all think. Now let's get into this quick fight prediction. Like I said, it's gonna be a quick video, so we're gonna go through it real quick. Chris ARREOLA, the Nightmare, 38, 6-1, hard hitter. He comes forward and he has more or less, I would say, like that, you know, that Mexican style, you know, guts and glory. He comes forward, lets his hands go. He doesn't turn down anything. He'll take a punch to give a punch. You know what I mean? He is up there in age, and let's be honest, he's not as fast as what he used to be. As far as his career, he's had weight problems, but he looks good now. He's slimmed down very well. I think he's gonna definitely be game for this fight. I definitely think he wants to make this last run to be the second, right? To be the second Mexican heavyweight ever in the world. So I think he's definitely up for this. The things I see with him though, he's flat-footed. He's definitely flat-footed. He likes to come forward. To me, he's kind of basic, right? So I don't know if he has enough to beat Andy Ruiz. He's definitely, I think for him to beat Andy Ruiz, he's definitely gonna have to come forward and just let his hands go. And I think this is gonna be a fight to where who has enough energy at the end of the fight, really. Because I think they're both gonna be letting their hands go. But I think ARREOLA needs to come forward and maybe he catches Andy Ruiz slipping and he catches him with something, so maybe something reckless, you know what I mean? And we know Chris ARREOLA, if he catches you, he can get you out of there. So I think the best bet for him is just to come forward, let his hands go. I definitely know he can't outbox Andy Ruiz. So sitting on the outside, I'm not sure if that's a good thing for him. He may show me something different, right, with this fight. But I think it's gonna be an inside game for him. But they're both good on the inside. But I just think if Chris ARREOLA is gonna win this fight, it's gonna be on the inside. And he's gonna have to be a bully, right? Because that's what he's been doing his whole career. So he's just gonna have to be a bully. I think he'll let his hands go, and hopefully he gets lucky and sneaks a punch in there, hurts Andy Ruiz, and they can get him out of there. Other than that, I don't know. Because like I said, when he fought Vitaly Klitschko, he was exposed. Vitaly Klitschko from the outside exposed him. So we know, like I said, Chris ARREOLA from the outside, I don't know if that's a good deal, right? Deontay Wilder, right? Berman Stavern twice. It's kind of one of those things to where when Chris ARREOLA steps up in competition, he kind of lets you down, right? He'll beat those C and B guys, but when he steps up to that A, he kind of lets us down. But he's a solid fighter. I'm not taking nothing away from his career. I think he's a solid fighter. He's had a great career, so we'll just see. He has to, I think this is the last run. So he has to go in here and beat Andy Ruiz, and I think he's gonna give all he has. I think we're gonna see an ugly fight. I think he's gonna move forward. I think he's gonna let his hands go. And like I said, my prediction for him to win, he's gonna have to move forward, let his hands go, and he's just gonna have to make it an ugly fight. If he sits on the outside, he's not gonna beat Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz Jr., 33, 2-0, 22 KOs. Went pro in 2009, young kid. He came in the game heavy. So his career, he was heavy for the most part. You know, he was up and down here and there, but for the most part, I believe Andy Ruiz he's a solid heavyweight. At the end of the day, look what he did overweight in a lot of his fights. He destroyed a lot of guys. He climbed the ranks, he did his thing. So imagine if Andy Ruiz was in shape for his whole career. I think we see something different. And don't forget what he did to Anthony Joshua winning stolen belts, right? He wasn't even in the best of shapes, right? Some people say, oh, that was a lucky punch. No, Andy Ruiz has a background, amateur background, solid fighter. He came through the ranks. He did exactly what he was supposed to do, right? So at the end of the day, that wasn't a lucky punch. Anthony Joshua is not as good as Andy Ruiz. Now in the second fight, Andy Ruiz, you know, he got a little money, whatever. He didn't train as hard. But even in the second fight, we saw Anthony Joshua stayed on the outside. He didn't want to catch none of them fades on the inside. He was trying to stay from him. Anthony Joshua did just enough to win that second fight, right? But now, Andy Ruiz is in shape, lost all that weight, joined the Canelo camp. He's looking real good, man. He lets his hands go. He counters real well. He moves real well. And now that he lost that weight, he's going to even move better. But like I said, his pedigree is so solid. So at the end of the day, I believe Andy Ruiz will win this fight. That's going to be my fight prediction. Like I said, I just was going over this video, just going over something real quick. I think it's going to be a nasty hook. It's definitely going to be some body work. But at the end of the day, I think the difference is Andy Ruiz, with his pedigree, he can also fight from the outside. So I think Andy Ruiz is gonna stay on the outside, box a little bit. Now, of course, it's gonna be a few situations where they gotta fight on the inside. But for the most part, I think Andy Ruiz can step back, create a little distance, and let his hands go and put a few combinations together. But I'm not taking nothing away from Chris ARREOLA. Like I said, there's gonna be a few situations in the fight where Chris ARREOLA is gonna come forward and Andy's gonna have to fight. But Andy can fight on the inside too. But I just think Andy Ruiz's pedigree, as far as putting his combinations together and countering, I just don't think Chris ARREOLA is going to have enough for that. And I think Chris ARREOLA is going to also gas out. We all know in a lot of his fights, he gets real tired. And I'm just not sure if it's going to go the distance, is all I'm saying. I think Andy Ruiz is out here to prove a point. He lost all that weight. He wants to get Chris ARREOLA out of there. And not only that, I would love to see a rematch. I think Anthony Joshua should give Andy Ruiz a rematch, part 3, because 1 was good, okay, 2 was good, but I'm not convinced. I need to see 3 with the way Andy Ruiz is now, and I want to see what Anthony Joshua does, because Anthony Joshua, I'm not convinced is the truth, right? So at the end of the day, my prediction is Andy Ruiz will stop Chris ARREOLA in the late rounds. Or if he doesn't stop him, he's just gonna beat him up. So this your boy, Real Deal Boxing Talk. Like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think, man. Leave a comment. But like I said, this is gonna be a war no matter what. But my prediction is Andy Ruiz Jr. will stop Chris ARREOLA in the late round. So I'm thinking 9 or 10, 8, 9 or 10, he'll stop him. I think Chris is gonna gas out. And then Andy Ruiz, with the shape he's in, with his new camp with Canelo, he's gonna come forward, let his hands go, and we're gonna see the difference in this fight. It's your boy.